Alright, so this video we're gonna talk about how to become a calisthenic athlete. And I'm gonna be real with y'all. It's not that hard to become a calisthenic athlete, but you gotta be honest with yourself. Take a look in the mirror. Alright, now are you 500 pounds, 400 pounds, an 85-year-old man? If that's the case, then okay, maybe you can't, maybe you can. But I'm gonna tell you right now, there is a 300-pound guy called D300. He is a calisthenic athlete. He's one of the best of the best. All right, so anyways, we're gonna get straight into it, right? Because your man Liv is a calisthenic athlete, believe it or not. I don't care what anybody says. I've been in competitions. I've been on this for a minute. I'm an athlete. I eat, train, sleep, calisthenics. I'm being real with y'all, all right? So the first thing you gotta do is think about what type of calisthenic athlete you want to be. You want to be a statics, doing the handstands, the planches, what's the other thing, the Maltese, the holds, or do you want to be a freestyler, somebody going crazy on the bars, hitting the back flips, the front flips, 360, 580s, all that, or do you want to be sets and reps? You already know what it is. Lift not the stiff. I'm sets and reps. You know what I mean? So think about what type of athlete you want to be, right? And I'm gonna give you the path to become any one of those, right? So right now we're gonna start first with the sets and reps. Why? Because I know the one the most. That's the one I am. And that one, believe it or not, it is kind of the easiest one because not only can you just, hop into competitions, you can do 1v1 battles, right? So the first thing you want to do is get right. You know what I mean? Get right. Get on your sets and reps game. Look up these guys, man. Rip Right, Max True, the old guys in New York. Look at the workout routines they had. Try them for yourself and really focus on your muscular endurance. After you do that for about, I say about 3 months, you know, find you a competition. Now, I live in Florida, man. I've done a couple competitions. Um, I looked them up and they were just out. I got lucky they were going on. But find you a competition. If it's not one in your state, find one in the nearest city and just compete. See where you at. Compare yourself to other people. All right. Now, after you've done that, done your competitions, you gotta do your 1v1 battles, right? And I gotta say that's kind of the most important thing, right? Because when doing competitions, it's like, it's really hard to um it's hard to win because you're going up against like 10, 15 people, maybe even 30, you know. And you don't really get a chance to shine because it's just so many people. But when you do your 1v1 battles, that's your time to shine. Now, sometimes it is hard to find someone to battle. A lot of guys, they say they're sets and reps, but they don't want to battle anybody. They just want to go to competitions. But it call someone online, most likely they might take up your challenge or find a friend who's into it and battle them. And once you've done that, boom, there you go. You're a sets and reps endurance calisthenic athlete. Great, and that's the easiest path. Next one I'm going to have to say is the freestyle. Also, not that hard to become a freestyle athlete. All you got to do is go in the park, do some tricks, record yourself, put it online, bam, there you go, you're an athlete, right? Look at the other guys who are doing the tricks, try some of their moves, maybe add a little spin to their moves, and if you can do what they do, hey, look, there you go, you're an athlete. Post it online. Now you're a calisthenic athlete. Everybody following you, everybody cheer you on. There you go. You're a freestyle athlete, but you gotta do your comps, right? And you can't be scared to do your comps, man. You're not gonna win every single one of them. You might not win none of them, all right? Your man Liv, not the Sith, has done multiple competitions. I haven't won any of them. All right, I'm gonna be real with y'all, but it was only the first year of me doing, focusing on endurance. I did decent for someone who was only doing it for like 6 months, but I didn't come close to winning though. I did decent. I'm just gonna be honest with y'all. All right, so that's the same thing to do when it comes to your freestyle. You might not win at all, but you were still there. You showed up, and you might have, your routine might not be the best, but you might have that one trick that no one did that only you can do. And people might imitate that. There you go. This is the guy who made up this move, right? And you in there. Now you an athlete. There you go. You a freestyle athlete. Ain't that hard? Next one, probably the hardest is being a statics athlete, right? It's hard because these moves are just ridiculous hard to me. Well, yeah, hard for me. I feel like I can never do some of these things, and or maybe I could, but I just don't have the equipment to do it. And honestly, I really don't want to train for all these things. Do I want to do them? Of course, I want to do them, right? Who doesn't want to do a handstand, one arm handstand, right? But I don't want to take the time to do that because it's hard, right? We're being honest, right? I got 4 kids. I ain't got time to be in here practicing handstands all day, every day, 2 or 3 hours a day. But if you're young, go ahead and do it. Why not? If you enjoy doing it and it makes you happy, do it. But so, anyways, we're getting on to that now. When it comes to statics, there's a lot of competition, right? A lot of guys I've seen on YouTube and social media doing these crazy statics, man. Doing these, one arm, levers, back levers, front levers, handstands. Holding it, one arm planche, right? Doing things you can't even imagine, right? And it takes time to do that. But look, you set up a tripod, put your phone out, do what you can do. There you go. All right. You're a statics athlete. You're recording yourself. You're putting it out there. Right. Go to a couple competitions. Win or not. If you're still in competitions, you're in the competitions. And that makes you a static athlete. So at the end of the day, man, don't be scared to compete. Right. Don't be scared to post some videos on social media, even if you ain't the best. Just don't be scared, man. Look, man, I ain't the craziest athlete there is. I'm hard though. I'm hard. Only had one real 1v1 battle. Did about 2 or 3 competitions. Fourth coming up in a little bit. You know, but you just gotta put yourself out there and just do it. Don't be scared and believe in yourself, right? Because if you don't look back on your life and be like, damn, I was really into calisthenics and I just trained by myself, didn't do any videos, didn't put anything out, and I should have. Right? You really should have. You know what I mean? But so, anyways, do your thing. Don't be scared. Look for competitions. Go on to ChatGPT. Ask when's the next calisthenics competition near blah blah blah. That's what I did, right? And I found some competitions. All right. Anyways, man, live not the stiff, man, and believe in yourself, G. I'm out.